Here we go. Stand by. We're starting the show. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Black. Here we go. I don't know what's going on with that code. We'll have to. All right, 10-4. Thank you. She'll be on camera 3.
Can they end the Rams' journey on this perilous path? Can the coach keep his cool? It all happens here.
Good afternoon, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Melanie Michael, and welcome to our Road to the Big Game special. We are bringing you a preview of the NFC Divisional Playoff game this afternoon at Raymond James Stadium for the Bucs host the Rams. It is indeed game day, and the Rover will face next Sunday for the NFC Championship. The excitement and anticipation is at its peak in Tampa, and today we have live team coverage from everywhere. Sports team on the field at Ray J, tailgating parties, and even high in the sky above. But first, let's check in with our Bucs experts, some of our favorite folks around here. Dan Lucas and Karen Loftus are good friends joining us now live from the field, smack dab in the middle of where it all happens. Hey guys.
They're up full.
Good afternoon, Melanie.
Melanie's clear.
I wish it were a tad warmer, but we couldn't be at Lambeau Field.
Stand by video.
Perspective, because I'm thinking the same thing. It is brisk.
If the Bucs needed a wake-up call before this game today, they would.
So Melanie can go to the desk.
In the divisional round yesterday, the away team winning, and this could wind up helping the Bucs if they can win today against the Rams.
Yes, because the lower seeds won, so the winner of this game will host the NFC Championship.
She's going to be desk center.
The Packers were the 1 seed in the NFC. They got knocked off, so the Bucs are the 2 seed. And, you know, if they can win today, then they're going to host the NFC Championship.
Possibly hosting all 3 of their playoff games. Got to beat the Rams today, though. A little bit of news today. The Rams are without one of their big offensive lines.
We're on video. Scroll up there, Soto.
That's very important for the Bucs defense. Bucs have some injury news as well, Karen.
Yes, they do. There's a couple things that we're following with the Bucs here. The latest with Leonard Fournette. He looks good.
All right, here's the video. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling.
He has not played in about a month. That was back in the Saints game back in December.
There we go. Thank you. Go back out to Dan and Karen.
No offensive linemen were promoted for the practice squad. So taking a look at that means the Bucs are at least considering playing Tristan Wirfs and Ryan Jensen today.
Yeah, there's a chance of that. And at 1:30,
back up.
right around 1:30, we're going to get the inactive list to see who's not going to play in this game. I expect to see both Wirfs and Jensen in this game today, and we'll see how long they go. Jensen for sure finished the game last week against the Eagles. Wirfs was the concern, didn't practice all week until Friday. So, Karen, this is a rematch from early. You were out in LA, SoFi Stadium. It was crazy, and it was a big day for the Rams that day.
It really was, and it was very loud, too, in that game. You know, that was 120 days ago. A lot of things have changed, and then you talk about the crowd noise. I know the Bucs are hoping that works in their favor this time around.
Either way, the Bucs lost that game by 10 points. This is going to be a rematch for the ages.
Packs up.
For the 3rd time in just over a year, the Bucs will lock horns with the Rams. It is shades of the late 1990s and early 2000s. A must-see matchup with so much at stake. The cast is different, but the feelings are the same. Both teams are loaded on offense. Both teams can own a game with their defense.
They have weapons all over. Receivers are good, running backs good, quarterbacks good, have a good
option is different.
They have a lot of superstars, on the defense, a lot of great players.
For 2 straight regular seasons, the Rams have gotten the better of the Bucs. Once at Raymond James Stadium, and again last September at SoFi Stadium, the site of Super Bowl 56.
All right, 10-4. Win and move on is right. Thank you.
Quarterback Jamel Dean left the game with an injured knee.
Obviously, the product that, myself and the team put out there on the field, it wasn't good enough the first time around. I always like playing the team that beats us.
Melanie.
Especially like even in the regular season, like we've been a division opponent, and beat us the first time, I want to beat them at the same time.
The storyline remains the same for the Bucs for what seems like months. Injuries and more injuries. Depth has guided his team through an impossible storm. Only now, the one bruise that hurts the most. The offensive line is hurting. And defensive tackle Aaron Donald leads the Rams pass rush and finished 3rd in the NFL with 50 quarterback sacks.
They're going to be the same way.
Okay.
That's for sure. It's going to hold them all so long. And
Just going to take some shots down the field, and everything's not going to dampen down. And,
Thank you.
so you just have to maximize how you go in where you block them.
Oh, you figured out what was up with that code?
Yeah, there was no Odell Beckham Jr.
Gotcha. Cool. Thank you. I looked at it quickly. I didn't see what was.
Trying to stop Cooper Kupp, the NFL top receiver, with more than 1,900 yards.
Cooper is he's a challenge man, and you can't double team him all day, that's for sure. And they must be getting with him.
But rematches are always different. 1 year ago, the Bucs avenged not one, but 2 losses to the New Orleans
Rema.
Saints.
Yeah.
And beat them.
No.
Very round of
So you have no choice but to bring that in because you don't know your last name is. Doesn't really matter what happened, in October when we played last. It's going to be like a very big game.
Yeah, he knows. He wants me to let you.
They're up.
And one of the things that the Bucs need to do this time is
He should be 5, right?
in that first meeting, they only had 7 points going into the third quarter, and that's got to change if they want to
And
win.
they did that last week against the Eagles, off to a good start. All right, Melanie, let's send it
Thank
back
you,
to
Valentina.
for a touchdown later in this big show.
Looking forward to it. Lots of history behind this game, and we are certainly looking forward to kickoff. Dan and Karen, thank you so much for being quickly.
Video.
The conditions last night, as they mentioned at Lambeau, were downright cruel. Take a look at this. Rising snow, frigid temperatures. That's a football, but thank goodness
Am I
the
Jeff?
team of today's game will not be playing there next week, which could have been the case had the Packers won.
Jeff.
Now is a good time to check in with Mexican Chief Meteorologist Jeff Berardelli, who is live at Raymond James Stadium, ready to give us a check of our game day forecast. It's our favorite day of the week. Okay, you know how we feel about game day. It's serious, and I know that Jeff and Karen, Dan and Karen were saying that it's very, very brisk and chilly out there.
It's chilly, but not like Lambeau. That's good.
Yeah.
No snow.
Jeff's up.
He's not really used to the
Quiet.
cold, right? I mean,
Speaking of the mic, Jeff.
Tampa Bay, our temperatures right now,
I know, right?
low 50s, which is really chilly. If you haven't left and you're headed to the stadium, dress in layers. Bring a jacket, maybe even bring a coat. You're going to be out here for at least a few hours. Temperature-wise right now, we're in the 40s northern area. 50s
I think Derek's just following along.
Holding in the low 50s.
With what?
On the visible satellite, we are socked in with low-level moisture and a lot of clouds. This cloud bank is going to be
Did you say me, Nancy? What am I doing?
and one of the reasons we have these clouds cold air temperatures in the 40s,
Yeah.
over water temperatures that are in the low 60s, and we're going to see that right pattern begin to hold in that marine layer of those clouds. Jet stream driving way
All right, I'm going to have a push into the trim here in a minute. Yeah.
It's kind of elongated or stretched and extending down.
No. She stays desk center, yeah. No, when, hold on, actually.
And then by morning, just about everybody's going to feel like the 30s, and some of us will feel like the 20s. So let's break down the Bucs forecast for you. We're going to feel like the mid-50s to 70s. It's cloudy. It's going to stay mainly cloudy. Maybe just a little bit of sun. As the sun
He's getting a wrap.
And then as we head overnight tonight, clear skies and temperatures will be in the 30s.
Standby boxes.
It's a chilly one if you're headed out to the race.
Boxes back up.
Yeah, thank you so much. You know, Packers fans are looking at us going, are you serious?
Standby camera 2, then camera 3 push.
Thank you so much live at Raymond James Stadium. We appreciate it.
Our blood is thin.
It's totally thin. We've become kind of weak down here, but you know what? We're glad we're not in Lambeau today. Thank you, sir. From the field to the sky.
He's done.
Bird's eye view. It's so unique. It's just really gorgeous here in Tampa Bay. As Ray J is going to be packed with crowds beginning to gather right now. And flying high above it all is our favorite friend right here. He's tailgating right now on Eagle HD. Hey there, Paul.
That's what's up right there.
Hey, Melanie, good morning. And look, I have my Buccaneers shirt on, and I'm screaming up here, go Bucs. So hopefully they can hear me downstairs.
Yes.
So let me show you. There's Raymond James Stadium. Look at it. It looks beautiful. I'm going to push in and show you. Let's see any players out there on the field. There's a few of them out there.
And we'll have Niko show up in the middle. Tell Niko to stand by, please.
Out into the crowd. This is where all the fun happens. Let me zoom in and show you.
Niko will be in the center. After we go to Niko, you can trim it back up. Rima.
And they're just
Thank
having
you.
a good time. So this is North End Zone crew. Some of my friends, they're down there. They're probably lonely because I'm not there with them. But anyway, they're having a good time. So you know what? Go
He's so
Bucs.
crazy.
And here, let me give you one more shot of the stadium. There you go. It's Raymond James Stadium. Beautiful.
Her mic's back up.
Paul Lamison, 8 on your side.
All right.
Paul, my friend, had a wonderful time at WFLA-TV. Tailgating there from the best place right there in the house. What a view that is. Our gorgeous, pretty city at Raymond James Stadium are really shining bright today.
So my Niko.
And as Paul showed us, fans could hardly wait to get to the stadium. Sun's showing up right now. Right in the middle of it, in the thick of the tailgating party, Niko Clemmons.
Niko the monitor.
Our live team coverage. Hey, friend, looking sharp, and I know that
It's always looking sharp. No pocket square today, though.
Down there, so make sure you keep an eye on them.
You're full?
Listen, Mel, we have 3 o'clock start time, right?
All right, he's up full. She stays put. She stays put. Trip becomes a trim.
How you guys doing, Bucs fans? We got the grills going.
Stand by video.
We got the grill, the Bucs grills going. We got, I'm not sure what that is. We got, I'm gonna need some of that later, though. I'm gonna need some of that chili.
That's a lot of chili there.
We got all that going on out here. But let's show you some video really quickly from earlier
Sure.
today.
Video's up.
Just give you more, the scene out here.
He's got no script in here. Valentina, you said? 10-4. That's fine. Don't get hit, Niko. He's back up. Yeah, that's the only banner that I have.
Scott, you were here last week's game, correct? And so here we are again at the Rams. What are you thinking? What are you expecting?
Well, expecting a pretty good game. Looks like a lot of Bucs fans came out again. It's good for us. And hopefully we come out with a win.
Nika will be in the monitor, Rima. Can you have her take a small step to her left, please? Small step to her left. Tiny step to her left. That's the right. There you go. Oh my. Okay, tell her not to move.
So many fans just like him got out here early. They're anticipating getting
Unbelievable.
time, but people are still pulling up.
He goes up. Stand by camera 3.
We'll see you all again in about 30 minutes. I'm sure this entire parking lot will be.
She's up.
Melanie, back to you.
I just gotta tell you, you need to bring back some of that chili because that looks dynamic. So make sure you put that in a ramekin or a container to bring back and join in the fun. That's her
I think she's off her mark, but whatever.
Looking good, Niko Clemmons, thank you. Well, coming up,
Niko's clear.
He is a huge Bucs fan. His favorite player, Tom Brady.
Saw it.
This is the last the day of my life.
You are.
Look at this little guy.
Stand by
Coming
video.
up, how a story of great misfortune brought a super fan
10-4.
to superstar to Tampa.
Video's up.
And later, a very interesting
No bump shot.
It's enlightening conversation with Tony Dungy, his legacy and what he's doing beyond football.
We are so freaking over.
X-Files. Stand by camera 1. She's up. Q.
And welcome back on this game day. You know, many of you saw the video of Tom Brady giving a young boy and his family Super Bowl tickets. That boy is a huge Tom Brady fan, as it turns out Brady is a big fan of his. This child has gone through what no one should ever have to face. A year ago, he was fighting for his life. And months later, his dreams are coming true. It is proof that during the darkest of days, hope shines bright. He's definitely our new hero, and I'm happy to say Tom Brady is his.
Packs up.
It all started with a prayer in a hospital
All right.
room.
This is 312. 312. Arm goes away, and if she could go to desk center, she can be there until the end of her show.
In his brain. It would take 2 brain surgeries, both high risk. A surgeon performed a delicate procedure to detach the tumor cell.
I'm just using personal.
Okay, 10-4, thank you. Yeah, that thing, I don't understand that thing.
You always hear it is the worst thing.
It's desk center,
The young life of Noah
so
Reeb
kind of a little tighter, like
His
that.
prayers at bedtime did not. Each night in the ICU, he prayed out loud.
It should, if you put the wheels like around it, it should, I think. I think Evan is able to put the wheels.
After fighting for his life battling cancer, followed by chemotherapy and radiation, Noah's wish came true.
Perfect.
When his dad took him to Tampa for a
Just have her line up with that bolt right there, Rima. Show her the bolt.
to cheer up their son during his
Just line up with
darkest
the bolt,
days.
belly button on the bolt.
As the young boy headed to Tampa, Noah couldn't wait to see his hero.
What did you say to your parents?
Stop talking.
If she just moves there, I can send her out.
So,
Day of my life.
there
Noah
we
brought a sign to Ray J that day,
Why is-
thanking Tom Brady.
Oh my
The fourth
God.
grader says it
Oh
was
my
the goat that gave him the
I
courage
don't
to
even know
ring
what's
cancer.
happening.
And the first person to see the sign,
Just tighten up
was
for me, please,
Godwin,
Valentina, a
who
little
gave
bit.
Noah his gloves before the game.
That'll
Then came the
have to
fourth
work.
quarter, And Godwin told Brady Noah wanted to meet him.
You know,
Gracious as ever,
Soto, you know you missed this.
and gave Noah a Bucs hat.
Do you want to
Happy
take
to
a
hear
bump shot
this
from
young fan beat
pocket
cancer.
and C13
It was this
instead?
very moment that would change Noah's
I'll take
life.
a bump shot
His
if you
mom
want.
called the QB an angel.
Tom Brady.
Yeah,
is
next
one of
block. I
those.
mean, sure.
Whether he knows it or not.
That's fine.
His talent and his athletic ability and where he stands in the NFL, he was a tool used to help my little boy beat brain cancer. So, for that.
What's that? That's News 1, right?
Then last week, Noah's
Or
life
News
would
6?
change
Yo, you said
again.
Eagle, Paul?
His parents got an email from the Bucs.
I thought she said
The
hockey.
video was attached. When they watched it, they began sobbing, both overwhelmed by what they heard. Tom Brady right there on the screen telling their son, pack your bags, it's time to celebrate. This little boy who had big dreams was invited to the Super Bowl. The GOAT gave the young fan 5 tickets.
Oh my God, how much time do we have?
Great.
43, there he is.
You gotta tell her.
Just delete some out.
We're gonna take some of
I mean-
this bag, if it's okay.
Camera 2 is next.
Chris Godwin said, hey,
Can you tilt up a hair on 2 for me, please, Valentina? Yeah, so I don't want her
and
to.
he came
You can take that
over.
whole second
What
paragraph.
started
go.
off
Thank you.
as a
Perfect.
prayer in the ICU from a 9-year-old became a promise from Tom Brady telling Noah to stay strong because dreams really do come true.
Here we go. She's up.
All right, as you can imagine, I barely got to that interview without crying. He is so special. No, we hope you're watching today with your parents in Utah because Tom Brady is going to do it big time. All right, I'm happy to share some great news. Those in remission, it's been almost a year. It's been great.
Wait, what happened?
The Super Bowl, as you know, it's just around the corner.
All right, we going to break? 3, 2, 1. Stand by boxes, straight to boxes.
It is game day in Tampa Bay, Bucs versus Rams at Raymond James Stadium. A good time to check back in with our Max Defender, Chief Meteorologist Jeff Berardelli, who's live inside the stadium, ready to give us that forecast. Jeff, people are waiting at home right now saying, okay, we know we need to dress warm, but just how warm?
Come on, Melanie.
That's it.
Oh, really warm. But not as warm as 1989. 1989, it was 39 degrees at kickoff right here in Tampa. So it's not the coldest ever, but it is chilly. Feels like temperatures right now in the 40s and 50s area-wide. Here at the stadium, it feels like 52, 53, 54. And it's not going to go up very much. The good news is it's not going to rain. Take a look at Max Defender radar.
Graphics up.
And you'll notice that there's nothing on the radar.
So she'll be on 2 first, and then turn to 1. 2 and then 1. Can you tilt up on 2 for me, please, Valentina? Thank you.
And it's really hard to
perfect.
erode that moisture.
So 2 first in boxes, and then a turn to 1.
As we head through the day. Let's take a look at your Bucs forecast, and the temperature is going to be around 54 degrees. However, as we head through the game, those temperatures will begin to slide. And by 6, 7 o'clock, we're in the upper 40s, and by morning, we're going to be in the 30s for a lot of the area. Because of that, the National Weather Service has issued a couple of alerts. The first one, generally in the Bay Area and south, we have a wind chill advisory.
Oh, God.
Wind chills that'll be in the 20s and 30s.
You're not on
But
TV,
northwest,
buddy.
It's going to get near freezing, especially away from the coast in Pasco County, Hernando County, and Citrus County. And so we have
He's gonna wrap.
warning that's in effect. This is the coldest area of the season. It's going to be
He's back up.
straight through tomorrow morning. Go Bucs!
All right.
Go Bucs indeed, my friend. Thank you so much. I'm glad we're not at Lambeau, and I'm glad it's not years ago with temperatures in the 30s. Thank you.
Turn.
The true Tampa Bay fans will reserve a special place in their
Perfect,
hearts
thank you.
forever for former head coach Tony Dungy. He turned the program around in the late 90s, and he made history.
Because she added 30 seconds on that tag for that last package.
He's a fantastic guy, loved by everyone. As we approach Black History Month, our DN King sat down with Dungy to discuss his life, his legacy, and his life beyond football.
Packs up.
But I remember exactly
Very
what I
nice.
was thinking.
Born one generation after segregation, racism was reality for Tony Dungy's parents.
That he walked past all-white schools to end up teaching in all-black schools.
The 2 school teachers raised Dungy in Jackson, Michigan.
I can remember watching with my dad on a little black and white TV, and George Wallace was the governor of Alabama, and he was stopping these 2 African-American students from
We'll go out to
entering
news
the
2.
school. He said, we'll never have Negro students at this school.
10-4.
And I was probably 10, 9, 10, asking my dad, what is this all about? And my dad said, you know, there's some people who may not like you because of what you look like. We don't do that. We don't treat people like that. We don't respond that way.
That
you
two sentences
do
out.
what
We're
God
just
would
getting
want you
started,
to do,
and then
and
you
that's
take
be
the phone
kind and courteous to
Okay.
everybody.
Christianity and kindness translated
well,
in
I know.
every
Does the script say anything about going out to Niko? Because I don't just want to see Chili with no context.
to playing in the NFL.
This
We're going to check back in with Niko, who found Chili or something.
second year in the NFL.
He retired at 25, then got his first coaching gig as assistant coach.
No, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I want to just make sure that it gets referenced.
African American assistant coaches
Because
in
it
the
just,
whole league.
all right.
But race wasn't the only obstacle.
It wasn't just
10-4.
lack of African American coaches, but my style. I was soft-spoken. I was a teacher. As a Christian, I wasn't one of those guys who was going to yell and scream, and that's what a lot of owners wanted at that time.
Okay.
They thought they needed. And,
What is that,
I
a
remember
graph? Oh, the
owner
graphic.
telling me in an interview, I don't think your style will work in the NFL. I don't
Thank you.
think people are ready for that type of leadership.
But the Tampa Bay Bucs were. In 1996, Dungey became the head coach, the first black head coach for the Bucs. He turned the program around in 6 seasons, but was fired in 2002.
It was tough. I was here 6 years. Our family was here. We loved it, and you know, to all of a sudden have that uprooted and say, okay, we're going in another direction. We don't really need you. We had to think about what we were going to do.
Well, his family headed to the Indianapolis Colts, making history. In 2007, he became the first black head coach to win the Super Bowl.
And I remember thinking maybe some young African American men and women are going to watch this and say, I can do more than just play. Maybe I can coach the team. Maybe I can own the team. Maybe I can be the general manager. Maybe there's no limits to what I can do. And that's a good feeling.
A role model, humanitarian, an icon. The Hall of Fame coach goes beyond football, ministering to people in prison, giving back through his foundation with his wife and more.
What do you hope your impact is?
I've always wanted my impact to be helping people.
All right, 20 seconds left in pack.
Not just dream, but helping them pursue those dreams.
15.
Dungey currently works as a sports analyst for NBC, while his wife runs their foundation. And together, they are parents to 11 children. As for what's next, he says he's praying and seeing what God has in store. I'm Deanne King, 8 on your side.
2's up.
Wow, great story. Coach, we love you, and you have helped so many pursue their dreams.
Nice pull, thank you.
And beyond.
Chili's up.
Well, on this Sunday on this game day, we're just getting started.
Talk about chili.
Look at this. That chili delivery that we requested from our good friend Niko Clemmons, coming through there, friend. Oh, tasting it. This is what tailgating's all about, folks. Right here with Buccaneers fans, as we are just a couple of hours away from kickoff, and our coverage continuing in just a moment. So goodbye for now. We are so glad you joined us. Please stay with us.
3, 2. All right, very nice.
Using that on the field too.
10-4, thank you.
And welcome back to Raymond James Stadium. The Bucs and the Rams behind me here in some early warm-ups and before their NFC divisional playoff game. We are joined now by NBC's Jack Collinsworth, a man of all trades who does it all. And you're going to be on the air here shortly with NBC, the Sunday Night Football gang, getting ready to call this game and set it up. We just got the inactives, Jack, and Tristan Wirfs, the Bucs right tackle, is not going to play in this game today. So,
In N1 or N5? Cool, thank you.
Where does that fit in your opinion?
Well, it's a big deal. I don't think it's any secret that it's a big deal, but the Rams are playing without Whitworth. So you sort of have a queen for a queen.
Okay, thank you.
Chest turns. Probably the plus side for Brady.
Yeah, Jack doesn't have a live
the right tackle spot, right? So you can at least keep an eye on what's happening back there when he drops back, where Stafford is left. left tackle is going to be wide open, and you have a new guy standing there in the biggest game of the year.
For the Bucs to have a better performance than they did way back in September against this Rams pass rush, what do you think is the first rule? What's the first thing they need to look for?
I'm going to playoff Leonard Fournette, and I'm going to see if he's healthy pretty quick.
Fournette's
That
up.
would be where I would begin. I don't think it's only in the run game, that's a factor. I'm flipping those screens to him. I'm just dropping the ball to him in the flat, letting him run. I think it'll be the difference of maybe 3 yards with other running backs and 8 when you get Leonard Fournette running downhill in those secondaries.
And defensively for the Buccaneers, obviously the Rams, just weapons everywhere, kind of like the Bucs offense. They mirror one another. They did get a little bit of pressure on Stafford in the first meeting, but this is a difficult task with Odell Beckham now helping Cooper Kupp relieve some of that pressure.
Odell Beckham looks like OBJ. He looks fast, he looks athletic, he looks confident, he's flying around, and his contract year for
He sounds just like his dad. Oh my God.
He fits within this offense.
No.
We saw him number one of those last week. Probably the plus side of the Bucs side of everything is that they're healthy in the secondary. They finally got everybody starting to come back at the right time of the year, and nothing helps that pass rush more is when they finally got right on the back end. That's where they've had their troubles this year, but healthy right now.
Well, Jack, thank you so much for your insight. Look forward to about 20 minutes on right here on News Channel 8. The Bucs taking on the Rams. Jack Collins, we've got a lot to talk about here as we set up this big game. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Eagle. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Well, that, you know what? That worked out.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back to Road to the Big Game here at Raymond James Stadium. Bucs and Rams getting ready for the NFC Divisional Playoff. Karen, Jordan Whitehead, one of the safeties. You heard Jack Collinsworth compliment this defensive backfield being healthy. He's one of the good ones, one of the best right now.
He really is. And I think he may have surprised a lot of people, maybe the casual fan. But if you ask his teammates, they know he's been like that. He is that guy. Well, I got the chance to chat with him this week to talk about the season that he's having and his insight on this game today.
Final score
305. Tuned in.
You have the Rams at home this time. Where have you guys made improvements that this can be a different result than what you guys had?
I think just as a defense, understanding the concepts and what they're trying to do. We're just going to watch some film. Coach got some good things drawn up for us. The DBs have to get tuned in with the passing game and defend that, and then I think we'll be ready to go.
The Rams have a couple new offensive weapons, just a couple. Cooper Kupp, Odell Beckham Jr., Sony Michel, Cam Akers.
The NBC shot, yeah.
Start to manage guys like that.
Right, they're all great players. They'll all do the individual thing well. Cooper Kupp, one of the best slot receivers in the game. So it's one of the guys behind really focused on.
It's picked off. Intercepted by the Buccaneers. Whitehead's got the pick.
You had sort of a breakout game at Carolina the day after Christmas. You've had games where you've had 4 tackles, but this game it just seemed like you were everywhere. You were flying around, you had the interception. What do you attribute that big game to?
Maybe it was because it was Christmas time. Spirits was up. But really, it was we needed that win to clinch the playoffs, and I think it was just a little bit more focused.
It didn't have anything to do with the fact that you were mic'd up. Mike Edwards seemed to think that was what the thing was.
So that might be part of it, I guess. I was excited. I wasn't feeling too well at the start of that game, and then I remember I was mic'd up, and I had to get some energy, so it kind of got me through.
You guys do this row the boat thing after you guys get a turnover on defense. Who came up with that? Where did that come from?
I don't remember where it came from. I know when we played the Rams last year, I know I got my pick, and JVP was like, row the boat. And that's like the first time I can remember doing it, like myself starting it.
Vita definitely gets the style points though, out in the water doing the backstroke.
Vita started in the water and swimming.
You guys have been dealing with so many injuries this season. It's been a major storyline, specifically on the secondary. But you guys are still finding ways to win. It's been remarkable, even in 2 games in a row where you didn't allow a touchdown.
Yeah, Coach Bowles does a great job putting guys in every week. Whoever's in the game, he'll find their strength and plug you in. He has a lot of different calls that he uses, and it goes a long way. Keeps the offense on their toes.
And speaking of injuries, Richard Sherman joined your team, and he's had a couple injuries that he's been dealing with now on the IR. But when he first joined the team, we were talking about how good he is as a coach to a very young secondary. How invaluable is he when he puts his coaching hat on with you guys?
About 15 seconds.
It's a lot. We were just watching film and like throughout the week, and he runs it. He coaches us up.
Tuned in. Here we go. Standby News 5.
And then on the field, he's on the board.
Standby, guys.
Out there doing extra, catching balls, and just making sure everybody's tuned in.
They're up. Go.
All right, so Jordan Whitefield is definitely an asset to this secondary. And then something else I want to point out, Sean Murphy-Bunting, another valuable member of the secondary. He was injured for that first meeting, so the Bucs are lucky to have him back for the second.
It's a different matchup this time for sure with the Bucs defensive backfield. That should give Bucs fans a little bit of confidence here going up against Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, and company. We're going to take another break, and then we're going to hear from the head coach. Bruce Arians, you are watching the road to the big game.
3, 2.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Road to the Big Game, a bird's eye view from above Eagle Eight. We're waving.
Hey, we're just on TV.
Hello, bird's eye view. We love it. Dan and I down here on the field getting ready for this divisional round matchup. Now, as we mentioned, this is round 2 between the Rams and the Bucs. And that first meeting, head coach Bruce Arians was just as stunned as players were after that humbling loss.
The first loss of the season, so it was a wake-up call. And Arians, earlier this week, I had a chance to talk to him, and even with all the injuries, he's still pretty confident that the Bucs are going to get a little revenge today.
Backs up.
No matter what happens injury-wise, that long injury list of yours for this game, you've had the benefit of time, a week to prepare, especially on the offensive line for contingencies. So how prepared is the O-line for this challenge?
Oh, extremely. Got a lot of confidence in all the guys, starters, backups. It's a good group, man. They're extremely well coached. And they got extra challenges.
All right, we're coming straight after boxes. Boxes next. They will toss to Jeff. They will toss to Jeff.
Yeah, he just couldn't go last week, but he looks like he's more than ready to open up and got full speed this week.
How difficult is a hamstring? I don't know if fans understand. Your hamstring hurts. For a guy that relies on open speed, how critical is it to have a hamstring be as healthy as possible?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can play.
We're already doing Eagle.
Running backs, receivers, defensive backs, man.
Let's go back to 3.
If you can't open it up, you're going to get beat.
Been a lot of talk for a few days now on how each team is different from way back in week 3. That said, did you go back at all and look at that game, some of the things that they were able to exploit, your team out in LA?
Yeah,
yeah, we got a little bit more time to that.
And it was out. We also had a couple guys that get injured in the secondary early in that game, and guys that stepped in weren't quite ready, and they played football since then. So all the guys that have to play.
You pumping yourself up there, Nick?
Experience now.
Oh my God, this guy. No, he's just a bitter Eagles fan.
I didn't know who Matthew Stafford was until last week.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, he's kind of taking the spot of Deshaun Jackson, but more of an everyday player, and he's into the offense. He's been there long enough.
You know, senior producer shouldn't be working on the weekend, so he's just not used to being on this shift. It's ridiculous.
Miller's the name that everybody's talking about. It's almost a spoils of riches on defense for them. How challenging is that pass rush?
Oh, it's a good one because it's inside and it's outside. And, you know, I think that whoever's playing tackle for us will do a heck of a job.
Now we got like, what, 30?
Soto, you're doing a great job back there, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 seconds, in fact.
Built themselves for this game, for this moment, because they felt last year, saw what they needed to do. I feel like these teams really mirror one another. Would you agree? And what does it mean this weekend to get through this stage to get to the next level?
Oh, huge. You know, it's running down. So, you want to get to the championship, you got to win the divisional round. Really happy it's
Stand by boxes.
And,
Here we go, stand by.
It should be a whale of a ball game.
Whale of a ball game. Yeah.
Now in that, you mentioned the addition of Odell Beckham Jr., who wasn't there for round one. Well, I just saw him here during warm-ups making a one-handed grab behind his back with one hand. So, yeah, talk out for him.
Toss to Jeff.
We do have a peak of sunshine coming through. Our chief meteorologist after ANTOINE, as we are seeing sun today, Jeff. Hopefully it holds up nice weather here throughout the game today.
You know, I'm taking this as a good meteorological sign from the weather gods for our Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Because yes, there are a couple of breaks of sunshine out there. It's helping the world out.
Stand by graphics.
If you take a look at the visible satellite, we can see these breaks of sun kind of working their way in.
Jeff's going to toss to Niko.
As the game goes on, we'll begin to scour up some of that moisture and break up our clouds a little bit more. Temperatures still feel like the 50s, so you need to dress some layers if you're out here. And as we head through the evening hours, temperatures will drop into the 40s. By morning, temperatures dropping into the 30s. But overall, I'm predicting a 100% chance of a Bucs.
Toss to Niko. Toss to
It is going to be a wonderful game. We have fans really.
Toss to Niko.
No. Now I'm going to toss it over to Niko, who is out with the fans outside the stadium tailgating. Niko.
Cue.
What's up, you guys? So I'm out here. You saw me eating the chili earlier. Still got fans out here.
Nice.
Check out the fans over here. Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah. We have the grills going.
He's going to toss to Paul.
Welcome to the fans. Game time is at 3 o'clock. But like I said, fans got out there earlier today. You see they're all making their way to the stadium right now. So we're going to see you all inside. You know, Karen. They're all inside right now. We'll toss it back to you. Paul, you up there? Can you see us right now?
There he is.
I can see you, Niko. Hey, I'm
Nice. That was good.
I even put on a different Bucs shirt. I have Bucs spirit kind of everywhere. I'm ready for this game. Here, let's take a look. And look at the
That was a good toss. Good job,
Everyone's
Niko.
out there having a good time, and it's just
He's going to toss back to
rocking
Karen
in
and
the
Daniel.
stadium. Look, fans are already making their way into the upper deck, and we're going to look around and look down here in the field. There's some players out there, and Karen and Dan are down there as well. So you know what? Let me see if I can find them for you. I think they're right over here. I'll throw it down to them. There's Bob, there's Karen, there's Dan. Hey guys, take it away.
There we are.
Look at that. From the ground to the air, back to the ground. That was nice.
Alright, well, we're not going to be here
That
much
it
longer.
really was. That was really well done.
Tony Dungy on the jumpers there.
I know, for real, right?
That's coming up next on Road to the Big Game.
3, 2, 1. Stand by News 5. Cue.
Welcome back to Road to the Big Game. Well, if there's anyone that knows what it's like trying to repeat as a Super Bowl champion, it's the coach, the Hall of Famer, Tony Dungy.
Yes, we sat down with the Hall of Famer and the former Bucs coach to get his opinion on the adversity that this Bucs team has overcome with injuries to get to this point in the season.
Defending a championship is the hardest thing to do.
It was a dream scenario for the Bucs, coming off their Super Bowl championship and returning all 22 starters for the coming season.
You had so many guys that could have said, I can get a little more money here. I can take care of my future here. But they all said, you know what, no, we want to do this again. We want to make history.
With expectations through the roof, they opened up on the national stage against the Cowboys. Then in the first quarter, starting cornerback Sean Murphy-Bunting suffered an elbow injury and did not return. He would go on to miss 8 games, and that was just the start of an injury-plagued season for the defending champs, especially
57-20.
People don't realize how strong this defensive team was and what they've lost.
So their stop time is 57.
Then came the loss of players on the other side of the ball, forcing the Bucs once again to test their depth on offense in the final weeks of the regular season.
If you look at injuries, when Leonard Fournette and Antonio Brown not being here and Chris Godwin going out, most teams, you take that kind of ammunition away from a team, that drop-off is going to be tremendous, but it hasn't been. I think that speaks to Tom Brady and his ability to adapt. It speaks to the coaching staff, though, and being able to teach these young guys and then put them in situations.
Valentina, I have on page 8, Road to the Big Game, 60-second, 6-6. Page 8, green button right there. Whatever that cut is, 6-100 or yeah.
I said the team goes
Can ask for, can ask
but
for.
not win games. They're doing it to withstand that. It just shows the depth that they have and determination.
Somebody use 5.
Now they find themselves just 3 wins away from hoisting a second straight Lombardi trophy.
It speaks to their resiliency, it speaks to their determination.
20 and show.
Somebody
Somebody use 5. They're up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, good job.
Wow.
Beautiful. All right, good job, y'all. Thank y'all very much. Good job. We're done. Clear.
Now all we have left is
Hey, great job out there, guys. Good job.